everybody, and welcome to another installment of Plaid Stallions Toy Ventures. This week, I have another box of Mego Knock Offs to look at. You can look at one of my earlier videos where I do the exact same thing, and this is purchased from the same individual I have bought some really oddball things from, and this will be no exception. So obviously it's kind of boring to stare at a cardboard box for long, so let me open it up and show you the treasures that are inside. So first off, we have 12-inch SpiderMan. The head is very clearly a Mego SpiderMan, but as I kept looking at this, there was something odd about the suit and the boots and the body itself, something very familiar to me. It doesn't look very much like an actual 12-inch Mego Spider-Man, and the thing that was bugging me was that sort of turtleneck thing. I'd seen that before, and where I'd seen that before was on the 12-inch Ensueño Mexican flying superheroes from the early 1980s, and that confused me because, well, I thought those were made in Mexico, so I did a little research, and it turns out that Ensueño, unlike other Mexican toy manufacturers, did actually use parts and pieces manufactured in places like Hong Kong and Taiwan for their licensed Mego pieces. In fact, I have some electronic vehicles that are the exact same as Mego. They're just in a Mexican box. That makes sense because this body, this blow-molded body, has a battery compartment on the back, and those figures actually did have batteries, and they did this sort of flying action with a propeller in their boots. And when I inspected the boots on this figure, it actually doesn't have any feet. These are just boots shoved on it. So these are factory seconds from a Mexican exclusive toy, and it just amazes me. The card art on this is bizarre as usual. I do apologize, by the way, for the photography on these. It's really hard to photograph things in cello like this. It catches every bit of light, so I do apologize again for that. This really kind of blew my mind that I found a knockoff of a Mexican toy in Europe. The wonders will never cease, but this is definitely discarded pieces from Ensueño. Secondly, the box contained 8-inch Zorro action figure, and the card clearly states swashbuckling. Zorro was extremely popular in the United Kingdom in the mid to late 70s thanks to the rebroadcast of the original Disney Guy Williams show. So much so that Palitoy and Mego teamed up to do their own action figure of it. So it's no surprise that knockoffs followed, and I have seen a bunch, but I've never seen this guy before. The most notable thing is he is using that AHI/More Toys kind of body that is seen on a lot of, crappy polybagged army men and cowboys and Indians. So I wasn't surprised to see that. I just haven't ever seen a version of Zorro like this. I'm not sure of the head, but I'll bet you if I did a little searching on the Mego-like Facebook page, I might find where this head originated from. As you can see by putting him side by side with Dracula, he shares a sort of common body type. He is wearing what looks like Mego tall soldier ape boots or Action Jackson boots, which put him at probably a mid to late 70s production. And like a lot of these kind of dollar store toys, Zorro comes with an abundance. I count 4 different swords he probably can't hold very well. I love his sash belt. This figure truly was a bonus for me. I had to have it the minute I saw it in the photograph. Not only is it a knockoff of the Mego Zorro, but it's on an 8-inch body, which makes it kind of all the more sweeter to me. I am just absolutely thrilled with these two guys, and it added to my pile of weird knockoffs that just seems to be growing and growing. I am super broke from buying these guys, but I'm glad I did. I would love to know what you think of this and other knockoff figures. Please hit me up in the comments below, or you can drop me a line on Twitter at Plaid Stallions. We have a lovely Facebook group called Pod Stallions where we talk about toys all day long. And, of course, you can always visit me on the web at plaidstallions.com. Thanks as always for watching. If you're new to this, I hope you'll consider hitting like and subscribe. Until next week, I hope you have fun.